Welcome back to 59D. Lots of stuff happening here. We needed this for something we were doing. The extreme alloy. We need tough alloy and hard carbon alloy to make it. And I don't remember what we needed the extreme alloy for. Was it the advanced, the elite plating? I don't know what we needed it for. I don't remember what we needed it for. We needed it for something. We can make advanced platings now. Can't make the DU plating yet. Was it something else? Precipitate solids from solution. Houses reactions. Elite plating requires the crystal binder, which requires a magnesium dust, calcium sulfate, which comes from that pulverized obsidian, and crushed rhodochrist. How do we get rhodochrist? That's the crystal binder. Why did I need the extreme alloy? Oh. What was it called? Scrubber? Because we need it for this. Right? Right. We need elite plating, we need borax, and we need the extreme alloy. So, elite plating, borax, extreme alloy to make the scrubbers. So 14. I need 7. That will make those. So we'll have these. We still have to work through how to make the rest. Let's go back downstairs and look at... You know, it's funny because Dyer does this stuff and he's like, oh yeah, and you just do this and this and this and you're done. Does this have to have some place for that to go? Because it's been like 15 minutes. Does it have to have some place for the energy to go in order for those to work? Probably, huh? Like an energy sink. Alright. So, vibrant capacitor requires 1 crystal. Alright, so let's do this. Let's do that, 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 that is this, which is this, which is okay. So we start with basic capacitors, right? We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. we need double layers, and double layers are pulverized coal, which I don't know how much pulverized coal we have. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then these require 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I got that right. This right there, here to there, bam, there's one. Alright, so I don't need these anymore. I don't need that anymore. Well, let's put energy conduit. Wow, that already had 6 million stored. That's a lot. Okay. It's not going that high, but hopefully these will soon turn into uranium-238, which will allow us to get the DU. How many of those plates do we need? Elite plating requires that. And we need 4 per. So we need 7 times 4 is 28. Which means we need 4 of these per. 4 of those per DU plate and 1 DU plate per. Alright, so we need 28 DU plates. I also have to figure out how to make this. Rhodochrosite. That's a recursive thing. It can't work that way. There we go. A rock crusher with granite. So we need one of these as well. Did it not come up here? It didn't. Rock crusher. Tough alloy we have. Machine chassis we can make. Electromotor we can make. Linear actuators should not be too hard. So we need a rock crusher. I'm waiting on these to become uranium-238. Let's work on a rock crusher. I'm going to need some ferroboron alloy. Need 2 more of these to make that. One of these to make that, and these are 2 ferroboron, a piston, steel, and copper. Okay, then I should be able to make the rock crusher. No, because I need the advanced plating. I need 4 of those to make. Oh, I need more tough alloy, don't I? Yes. Which, okay. It's ferroboron and lithium to make tough alloy, right? Recipe is indeed ferroboron and lithium. Okay. So that means it's steel. Let's do 64 this time. Boron. That makes the ferroboron and lithium. Ooh, we just barely have 64 lithium. Alright. That's the lithium, right? Except it didn't do what I wanted it to do. That is lithium. Alright, so for now, let's spread this just a little bit. We could go back to the beneath to grab more lithium. There we go. That's where we want to get to it. Oh no. We want to get to the tough alloy. As much of it as we can. Let's put that down here because we don't need much more of the hard carbon alloy for what we're doing, right? It says it takes a half-life of 20 minutes. Those are still working. We were working on making the rock crusher, right? Or did we make it? That's right. We needed the advanced. So advanced plating was more tough alloy. And I needed 1, 2, 3, 4 of those to make one rock crusher. Alright, so there's the rock crusher. Energy stored, plenty of energy stored. So okay, so plenty of energy stored. No speed multiplier, no power multiplier. I don't know how to work those. Oh, probably over here, right? Nuclear craft figures. said granite. So let's take 64 polished granite, throw it in there, and try and get the rhododendron stuff. Oh, we're going to want nuclear craft speed upgrades. Speed and power. Hey, look, we got the crushed rhodochrosite right off the bat. We're going to need that for the elite plating. We're going to need that for the crystal binder. We get 2 crystal binder per one of these. So magnesium dust, calcium sulfate. That's where we need to go, right? Calcium sulfate. So we need 1 to get us to the calcium sulfate. Fluorite and sulfuric acid. So fluorite water comes from a fluid enricher from nuclear craft, which is crushed fluorite, which comes from diorite. Okay, so we're going to need another rock crusher. See, so this can be one of those things. So we need another rock crusher, which means we're going to need more of these. So rock crusher, to make one of these, got it. To make one of these, I need one of these. Got it. To make, there's that. To make these, ferroboron. So I have to change this out and just do the ferroboron, which is steel and boron. Now that shouldn't mix with either of these already, so we should get a good ferroboron mix. Nine blocks, 2 blocks. This should come up ferroboron. While we're at it, we're going to need a couple more basic platings to make the advanced plating. Okay. So all we need now is 1 more of these, right? Yep. And we're going to go down here and we're going to change what I've got going on there. I'm not going to leave that just like that. What we're going to do is we're going to grab everything that's in it, take that down, take that down. I'm going to put the vibrant capacitor here. And then we're going to put I don't know how many we're going to need, but 7 seems like a good start. I'm going to put the rock crusher back here and put those back in, start working that more. Okay, so the second rock crusher needs diorite in it. Ferroboron. I need 2 of these to make another one of these, right? Yep. So there's our second rock crusher. Now this one's going to take out diorite. Not take out, that's not the right word. This one's going to create diorite. No, crush diorite. So diorite, we have some here. Wow. Polished diorite gets us what? Crushed fluorite. All right, so there's our fluorite. That's where our fluorite's going to come from. Now, we were looking at elite plating because the crystal binder requires crushed rhodochrosite, right? The calcium sulfate. Magnesium dust, I think, is just, we can just pulverize that, right? If we have magnesium. Let's pulverize 64 of this, or crush 64 of this, however you want to call it. I think we can sag mill it, so we get the magnesium dust. Alright, so that's the magnesium dust. How do we get borax? Borax solution is a chemical reaction of boric acid and sodium fluoride. Gets us hydrofluoric acid. Didn't we need hydrofluoric acid for this? We need sulfuric. We get hydrofluoric out of that. Fluorite water was a fluid enricher, which is water and crushed fluorite. Fluid enricher we don't have up there, do we? What does that take? A hopper, a machine chassis, some advanced, and... okay. So let's make ourselves a fluid enricher by making ourselves a motor, the machine chassis, a hopper, some advanced plating, did we make the motor already? No. So a fluid enricher is going to require water. I want to put this where I'm not going to be running into it all the time. So let's do this. Where did I put our... pressurized fluid conduit? Well, dang it. Alright, so let's break these both off. I need a sink. Okay. So we need more terracotta. Well, I mean, let's go back up and make us a terracotta. Or two. Let's get us a thing of water. Make us a sink. Alright, there's the sink. Now, out of the fluid enricher, it's going to need water. So let's grab our ender fluid tank, or ender fluid. There's our water. Good. Go grab some of our fluoride and drop it in here. We have plenty of these tanks, right? Plenty of them, probably with gelled cryothium in them, because I grabbed a buttload of it, right? Yeah. No, maybe not. Maybe you only have the one with the gelled cryothium. Alright, so fluorite water coming in from here to the top of that. Good. Now, that fluorite water needs to go where? Into a chemical reactor with sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid is made by how? Condensating? Sulfuric acid becomes sulfuric acid? Something's not right there. By squeezing Alright, how do we get sulfuric acid? Okay, mechanism? No, I want that one. How do I get this? There we go. Chemical reactor of water and trioxide or sulfur trioxide. Alright. So we've jumped into this rabbit hole, and it's going to be a pretty big one. So we'll be right back.